guys, Pepsi here. So I'm creating this little YouTube channel as a way to add another raw vegan voice to the movement on YouTube. I don't think there's enough of us. If veganism is growing, right? Definitely moving, not just as a trend, but as the way of the future. However, raw veganism is still a very small section of that. So all the extra voices and support online, I think the better. I know I really watch a lot to keep myself motivated. Tanny Raw, shout out to Tanny Raw, so positive, such good energy. But yeah, they just keep me going. So here I am, ready to hopefully bring some positive energy and support online. I know in my real life, I live in Southern California, but I still don't have any, even vegan friends, people who'll eat vegan food, but who wouldn't? You eat an apple, that's vegan, right? So, I mean, everyone's had fruit and vegetable, but just living that way of life, I don't have any 100% vegan friends, and raw vegan, no. Luckily, we have amazing restaurants out here. Yes, raw vegan restaurants, really good resources. Even in COVID times, there's takeout and to go, and Southern California has so much amazing produce, so I'm super lucky there that I can live this way. But yeah, just having encouragement day to day is helpful. I have a little hubby at home, and he is not raw vegan, so my house can't be rid of all of those temptations. And I'm sure there are so many other people in my situation where you're trying to do good for yourself and you're trying to be as healthy as you can, but constant temptation in your personal life, so you reach out to online sources. So anyways, one more voice that's mine gonna be added to that mix of raw vegans out there. So anyways, what am I having today? So just to help me out a little bit, I've been doing intermittent fasting. I'm sure everyone else is like a trend right now, has dabbled in that somewhat, but it's helpful and I'm not too crazy about it. I start at noon and I just go. I'm like, okay, I won't start eating till noon. I'm not gonna worry about cutting things off early at night, not yet anyways. So that's been pretty good so far. I use tea in the morning. It's a little controversial in the raw food world, spices and tea and things like that. But I love jasmine tea all day. You don't get sweetener, just have a jasmine tea. It's fabulous. I use my little teapot here. Ooh, it's so cute. I got it a couple years ago for a Christmas present. And then it has this delightful cup. I honestly think when you use cups and different silverware and plates, it can make eating so much more fun. Anyways, that's my thoughts. But then for lunch, what did I have? I made a chocolate shake. So, ooh, I actually have chocolate a lot. It's like my go-to favorite dessert. And what is this? Oh, my old wine glass. So I've repurposed all of my old drinking days, spirit little cocktail glasses and fancy wine glasses, and it might seem like a bastardization of their usage to some people, but I've been really giving up alcohol too. So 2020 has been my year of raw foods, goodbye alcohol, just trying to be healthier, because that's the only way to go. You can't go backwards in time, only forwards, and unfortunately your body needs more assistance as you march through. So all those things that I've been told throughout my life, take care of your skin, stay out of the sun, your metabolism is going to slow down, you got to keep up with exercise, eat healthier. I mean, that is all true. My body's feeling it. So I am moving in that direction. So goodbye alcohol and hello chocolate shakes. So what is this guy? It's frozen bananas. Oh my gosh. So sometimes if I'm really luxurious, I'll do some soaked raw hazelnuts and blend that with some raw cacao powder, some dates, some ice, maybe a little vanilla. Another controversial element is if you use some vanilla extract. I do. What the hell? Like, I'm so healthy otherwise. I don't think it's that crazy. And then I'll blend that up. Ooh, it's like a Nutella shake. But this guy, my day-to-day, it's frozen banana as the main staple. Some dates. I like the Deglet Noir. I could be saying that crazy, but it's a special date, not the medjool. I'm not a big fan of those. But anyways, whatever kind of date you got, throw it in there with the raw cacao powder, maybe a little salt, and I use sea salt or Himalayan salt every now and then. Not too much salt, but hey, in my little smoothie, making it fancy. and some water, and then ice too, why not? And anyways, it's really nice. It's like chocolate shake, but it's like maybe one of the healthiest kind of chocolate shakes you can have. And then a whole bunch of other things. Anyways, I'll show you. So in this channel, I want to just promote what I'm eating, healthy life, encouragement for other people. I would love to get comments and make more friends out there, real friends who are into raw vegan foods. I know that even among this very niche community of raw foodists, there's a lot of heavy opinions and, you know, niches within niches, like what people want. So I'm a little more lax. Like I said, I have tea. I'm fine with tea. Like, I got rid of so many things to be healthy. Tea is my one vice I'm holding strong to. And I guess some people say chocolate too, because cacao, even raw cacao, has a high amount of caffeine. It's still in my world right now. And spices, love spices. They especially help when you're trying not to eat so much salt. I'm sure this conversation would be mildly boring for anyone not in the raw foods movement, but whatever. Anyways, so just rounding off my intro video today, I thought I'd give a little background, like who am I? Why am I vegan? Why am I raw vegan? So back in the year 2000, long time ago, year 2000, I was a young lass and I didn't know what vegan was, right? I grew up on the standard American diet, so I was very familiar with a breakfast with buttered toast and eggs and bacon, and I loved cheeseburgers. I think every day I had a cheeseburger. I bought my own Smoky Joe grill and made those, and McDonald's, they had a special discount day for cheeseburgers, so I always got a bunch then. And anyways, I met this guy, yes, who was a smoker, and I wasn't. So I'm like, hey, you shouldn't be a smoker. And he's like, hey, you should be a vegan because I am. And I'm like, okay, I see you. Let's do a trade. So I told him, you give up smoking, I'll be vegan. Let's give it a shot here, you know, healthy for both of us, right? I didn't know what the hell a vegan was. So he said yes. He lasted a week, a solid week. And then me, I'm like, what is vegan? So even back in year 2000, we had the interwebs and I could Google it. So I did Google search, vegan, what is this? And whew, so much upsetting information. PETA was a big resource. I mean, they were one of the few places I could find this information online back then. And oh my gosh, I never considered factory farming or where my food came from. When you hear the cutesy terms beef and pork, you know, you don't automatically think of like pig flesh and like cow skin and all of that. And, ugh. So seeing those visuals really made an impact on me, something I couldn't turn back from. And you learn about vivisection and just the whole lifestyle, like, oof, things I've never considered. So yeah, back in 2000, I mean, once I learned about it, Pandora's box was wide open and I couldn't put the information away again. So that was it. I mean, to be honest, it has been a journey. There have been mistakes, just things that I didn't consider had animal in it. I'll give you a funny instance. So I used to eat at like IHOP a lot. I'm so average American. But I would go to IHOP and I would say, hey, I will get my regular order of buttermilk pancakes, but please do not put butter on that because I am vegan now and I don't eat butter. Okay. I just ordered buttermilk pancakes, but it was such a normal thing for me to say, buttermilk pancakes. I didn't even think about the words buttermilk, right? It was pancakes. And later I'm like, oh, buttermilk pancakes, it has some dairy in it. I mean, it was little things like that, so you learn. I think dairy was a challenge. For most people, maybe, even though I was obsessed with burgers, it was cheeseburgers. So dairy, you know, getting that handled where it was out of my diet took a minute. And yeah, mostly I was doing it for the animals. Those pictures I saw from the factory farms, just, it was so disturbing. So really what kept me going with vegan is just thinking, I don't want to be a part of that nastiness, you know? So really this whole time since 2000, it's been about the animals and just, it pulls at your heart, you know? At least for me, that's why I did it. I don't want leather in my life, like the flesh of animals. Like those were my main motivations. But now, getting older, I actually have to care about my own health. So raw vegan steps in. And I've dabbled with it in the past, you know, gone for months here and there. But since the beginning of this year, so it's like 6 months in now, just been sticking it out, you know. It was harder at first, of course everything is. And it does get easier, so that's good. So I'm hoping to see more positive results and having that, you know, get a little easier as time goes on. And this is all just to take care of me now. So vegan for the animals, raw vegan for my own health. Some people, I mean, everyone has their own diet, right? Some people don't need to do it. They're just like, oh, live life in moderation. I'm not one of those gals. And I know there's others out there like me who that just doesn't fly. The moderation idea. I'm like, admittedly, super trash vegan for 20 years. Just, where are the vegan chocolate chip cookies? Okay. By the way, back in year 2000, it was hard for a girl to find a good vegan chocolate chip cookie. I would search out vegan chocolate chips, and I would be given carob chips. Very different situation. Very different situation, not as tasty. So now we have delicious, delicious brands out there with all kinds of things, from amazing cream cheeses and of course the chocolate chip cookies, but pies and cakes, and dang, it is easy to be a junk fooder. And now with Impossible Burgers and Beyond Meat Burgers and everything they offer, wow. So the better the food gets, tasty-wise, for vegans, the harder it is to take care of your health and to not indulge. At least for me, because I'm not a moderation girl. So raw vegan, it's just, it makes sense. First of all, fruit and vegetable, it's fresh, it's water rich, right? Hydration, awesome. But also, like, you know what? You want to eat a bunch of grapes, go ahead and eat a bunch of grapes. You want to eat a bunch of apples, you go eat a bunch of apples. Just the things you indulge in, it doesn't seem so bad. So I'll just go crazy. Ooh. Big grape day. Oh, I can't even feel bad. Some people are hard on, oh, don't have too much fruit, which sounds insane to me. I'm like, it's full of vitamins and nutrients and water. I'll never give up on you, fruit. I'm fine with you. I'm fine with you. So yeah, anyways, I hope that I'm mildly entertaining and at least another voice out there to support the raw vegan movement. So if someone's searching for more inspo and other people who are in it with them for being raw vegan, here I am. I'm with you. And I love to hear from you. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'm going to try and like answer as many as possible. This is a real short intro to who I am today, a little scattered, but I think that'll be a theme moving forward, is all of my posts will be very scattered and random. But yeah, that's it. So to being raw vegan, or at least making the attempt for all you guys out there dabbling like I used to, cheers! Have a healthy chocolate shake. And until next time, guys, bye.